to the Men's Games live stream. I am your host, CS Cooper, and we've got Captain Dark, Pup Frog, we've got Cap's alternative Discord account, and today we are trying to fix Cap's Godot instance so that he can build some bloody levels for going viral.
Yeah, I've actually had the urge to do some levels recently. But I've been busy getting a new job, which has been fun.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And you're hoping that you get some more time, more free time to...
Oh, yeah. It definitely will.
Yeah.
It'll mean... So because I'm going to be helping out disabled kids, basically.
Yeah.
Helping them learn. That means I won't have to work summer holidays and other holidays. And ironically, I should have much more time in the day free.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because, yeah.
Audio is very bad, apparently.
Oh. You know what? Let me test it. I'll mute myself. There you go.
How does my voice sound now?
Sounds fine to me.
Well, are you that audio through Discord or is it on YouTube?
Oh, right. I'm on Discord.
So mine is bad, okay. Apparently.
Yeah, it's yours. It's doing the stuttering thing again. So, I did have an idea of how to fix that. Excuse me.
Yeah, because your voices are all coming through Discord fine, but mine, they might be having a problem. Is it stuttering or is it oversampling?
Yeah, it's stuttering.
But
last time. Yeah, it's going like. But I think it's, you know what I was thinking it could be.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if we've ever checked your noise suppression stuff.
Yeah, we can have a look at that real quick. My microphone, please. Says now it's fine. It was stuttering. I turned down the sampling a bit. What did I put? What filters did I put on this? Filters, noise suppression. Maybe I could just get rid of noise suppression and see what that does.
It's worth trying, I think.
There's probably going to be a persistent hiss now.
Not so far.
On the YouTube?
Oh, let me test that. 2 seconds.
Okay, chat, how's that working?
Okay, it sounds pretty funny actually.
Yeah, very, very, very high noise.
Well, yes, but it's also stuttering on that, so it's like.
Well, bugger, I'm just going to put the noise suppression back on then, and I'll put.
It's got like rhythm to it. It's actually quite funny, but
that's probably because. How's that sound?
Testing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm back to these. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I didn't want to sneeze into the mic. How's that sound? Oh well. I'll just fiddle with it as we go. But yeah, how you doing with getting Godot installed and set up and everything? You there? I think you're muted. Or you might. Everybody has seemed to disappear.
Okay, I'm back.
There you are.
It's kind of, it's still stuttering, more or less. It wasn't actually getting, after that initial bit, it wasn't getting any of the background, but the stuttering is still a thing. I just can't figure out what it's from. I'm thinking it might be something to do with like the amount that there's too much data going through something.
Possibly.
Whether it's like if there's a capture thing you could change, I don't know. Yeah, so I missed anything you said though, so I'm not sure. Post a link to
sorry,
the YouTube.
sorry, man. Give me a sec.
Yeah, maybe you can diagnose on Mr. Frog. Mr. Frog, if that is your real name.
I mean, he's asking someone called Amy1. I'm like, who's Amy1? Or Amion? Amion?
Amion? Who is?
Okay, well, let's work out. So have you downloaded the SDK?
Yeah.
Where is?
So I was so I've done that. Have not. So I was here, basically. So API headers. Let's do that. Nope. It's already confusing.
Hang on.
So where is this?
So you've got Steam installed on this computer as well?
Yeah.
Let's say Go.Steam.
It's gonna be. Well, my name's already out there. It's fine. I mean, I am a freelancer. My services are for sale.
Yeah. Yeah, go to find him on Dungeon Weaver on Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, on the gram. It's a couple of grams.
Okay, so I found the Steam folder. So now. Steamworks API headers. Steamworks API. Nope.
Okay, so slow down, because I'm trying to find installing the stuff on Godot, so getting. Well, you do not need to sign up with Valve to test out the Steamworks API. You are required to do so to gain access to the API files. Also, without your own app ID, you are very limited in what you can test. Okay, so let's go to overview. Are you able to? Can you go to the Godot? Go to where you have going viral installed.
Oh.
Where you have the latest copy of the code.
Okay. That should be.
Yep.
No, not there. Oh, not there either. It's gonna be in the Godot stuff.
Godot Pro. Okay. Yep.
So no, that's not it.
I'm gonna have a look at my own copy. Hang on.
I think it's here.
Yeah. So Godot. Godot.
Got it.
What the hell? Open file manager.
Ah, yes, computer. If I think Andrew's not working anymore. Andrew, we need your feedback. How do we fix the audio? I don't think he's here, but
No, I think he
if
left.
he is,
Sorry, Andrew, if our stream was terrible.
When I had it up on YouTube, it sounded fine to me. I don't know if it keeps coming back or not. I can only really listen to one stream at a time, so
That's fine. That's fine.
it's difficult, like jumping back and forth.
I'm testing
testing
out my copy of Going Viral just to see if it runs.
Yeah, I think it comes and goes in waves. The audio issue,
Yeah.
but I can't figure out what makes it come and go yet. So
It's probably just CPU usage. Then the problem would be like you'd be stuttering as well, and we need to go back and fix that shader.
Because what
screwed up.
we do know is that whichever way it's doing it, your audio is on a different channel to Discord's audio.
Yeah.
And it's your audio through your computer that's having the stuttering, which is yeah. So I can't work out what it would be.
Okay, so this runs. Okay, so what are we doing?
Did you simulate Windows?
No, I didn't run it in Windows. I just.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I should have. I've never thought to run going. Wait, did I run Going Viral in Windows after I had added the Steam API?
I think you tried it. Yeah, I think you tried it. So I think what we came to is that whatever the SDK thing, the Steamworks SDK. One thing we haven't tried is me doing this.
Okay, but your application source tree. Okay, so that's the problem. I don't know what to do with that. Give me a sec. Project settings. Steam initialization. App
I
ID.
immediately got lost with this. Public / Steam.
Overview. So.
Oh, hold up. I got something.
So the GD extension. Oh wait, so this is for compiling from source. We don't want to do that.
Games. changes. See, I don't see one that's just.
Okay, so I'm looking through the documentation as well because it's big. Because the problem, have you actually tried to open up the Going Viral project since this whole thing's in the last couple of weeks?
No, but there doesn't seem to be any changes. I don't think.
Give it a try, and just click open Godot and try and open it. You
Okay,
Godot down from the start bar, don't you? Right down there.
Oh yeah, there it is. There she is.
There's also a 4.5 version. I haven't.
4.5?
There's 4.5. I haven't upgraded the project yet.
Okay.
Because I don't want to stuff it up for you any more than it already is. I want to get it working.
Yeah, we'll get it running here first. Well, although the update may fix it, you never know.
Just try edit in recovery mode, or edit normally, whichever. That's fine.
Your one.
Own global class names, initializing plugins, scanning files.
So you guys, you do all your updates and stuff through GitHub, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is that just like do you just do like a Git pull to do that, or how does that
Well,
really work?
First you do what's called a clone, where you download everything. You download the entire package, right? The entire source tree, and if you make changes, you do a commit and a push. Every time there's other changes, you do a pull to get the latest changes, and you've got to make sure that, and pray at least, that the latest changes that you're pulling don't conflict with local changes you've made, because otherwise it's a pain in the ass to make it all work. Okay, can you go back to Godot? Okay. Let's have a look.
It's somewhat similar to what we've been doing.
Sake. I shouldn't take the Lord's name in vain. This is supposed to be a religious podcast.
We haven't been able to get to the religious talk yet because, but this is kind of what happened last time, if I remember rightly. That it just basically does this and then just crashes. I don't know what that looks like for you. Oh yeah, okay. I see now. But this popped up as well when I opened Godot. This appeared.
Yeah, it always pops up, and that's why it's the Windows template debug.dll.
Okay. What does it mean? Do you want the full name of it? Have you seen that? I don't know if that helps any, but...
Okay, just give me a second. It was crashing. Well, I'm going to open... Because I'm asking the great oracle, ChatGPT, ChatGooper2.
He's talking with demons?
Yes, I am.
Conspiracy!
I'm trying to open...
oh gosh. You see, there's a few videos out there at the moment that are just making my flanker prejudice flare up recently. Like the one of the guy like passionately kissing the robot, and it's just like, no, it's time to end the ball. It's time to destroy all the robots. There shall be no passionate kissing of the robots.
I wish I wasn't so reliant on ChatGPT to code my game for me.
No, you must suffer. You must suffer the pain of
just
research.
for forewarning, it's going to be borderline impossible for you to debug.
Oh,
I've been like sorting through it. Like it's actually been teaching me how to code along with figuring it out. So it's not all just laziness and badness.
I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying it's spawn of Satan.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. I was talking to this about some of my friends the other day. It's kind of like, you know, the thing that's interesting about AI, it's like the economy of scale type of thing. You know how like when you're like an independent artisan and then a factory gets placed next door, like AI has had that effect on so many industries.
Yeah.
That like it can produce things so fast and to a passable standard. That like, yeah, so many aspects of society are trying to get like are getting like more like it no longer becomes like cost effective.
I feel like you cut out. I'm not sure if it was just on my end. I did not hear like the whole second half
Might
of
have been
that.
on your end. I heard it, but
Oh shit! Oh no. No. Yeah, I'm just saying it's like it kind of becomes like as if you're like an artisan and a factory gets placed next to you, and like it's just cheaper and easier for them to produce passable product. So it sort of pushes out the artisan from the market, and I think that's what it's doing to first people, but then I don't know. I wonder how much longer it is till it does that to coders as well. I don't know. You would think. I mean, I don't know. At least as a freelance like artist and writer, I find that kind of happening to me. But
Steam API.dll, Steam
I
API
don't know what's happening in the game.
DLL.
I have a friend who is trying to get a coding position. He's like pretty good at coding, and he's like so much further along in his game project than I am on mine, and he just has not been able to get any work. And I think it is somewhat because of AI taking a lot of those positions, like the junior positions.
I think they will learn when they discover that the code that the AI is building is not debuggable, because the people who are making the code don't know how it works. I guarantee.
We're slipping further and further into Warhammer 40k territory.
Yeah.
It's really funny, actually. We'll just be waving incense at our computers, going,
Yeah.
"But why doesn't it work anymore?" I don't know.
So, can you go to your folder, your copy of the code
Of which
of going viral?
Okay, hang on. Let me just try and exit this. There we go. Yeah. What now, Maestro?
Go to add-ons.
Okay.
Go to Steam.
Yeah.
Win64. Let's have a look there. Yeah, you got that. Yeah, go back. Win32. Go back. Win32. Okay. So, according to ChatGPT, what it's saying is, you've got your thing in OneDrive.
OneDrive?
Have you, or is it on your local disk?
On my local disk here. The going viral data.
Yeah, all the code and the going viral stuff. It's not. Do you have OneDrive?
No, I don't think I've ever used it. I use Google Drive, but
okay, yeah, because like it's suggesting that OneDrive is trying to synchronize files and it's locking the DLL.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. This is interesting.
Yeah. But that can't happen all the time. Do you have an antivirus or something on your computer?
No. I don't think I have OneDrive installed, but there is a folder for it.
Okay, so it's saying it's specifically related to the DLL handling, the handling of the DLL file for loading in Steam.
Huh.
God, I wish I could start up my Windows partition, but I can't without ending the stream. Because then I could test it and find out what's going on.
Oh, look at that. There's a OneDrive folder, but there's nothing.
Okay, don't do anything there.
I might just delete it. I mean,
there's nothing in there. Okay, you can do that, but what we need to figure out is why this is not working.
Oh, there is a git config file here for some reason too.
No, that's all right. That's not a problem.
Huh.
I'm gonna sneeze again.
There's a lot
There's
of
like a lot of
here.
weird parallels to your issues that you're having with things that we had to go through, like me and my friends working on my project. But we use Tortoise SVN, and we host the project off of a Dropbox, and so we had to make sure that the Dropbox was open, or else things wouldn't work. I don't know if there's like some parallel.
Oh, so it could be like a. So it could be a Windows firewall thing, basically.
Maybe.
If that's what's like, if it's like a permissions thing, then that could be it.
So the project's hosted off of off of the GitHub servers, or where is it hosted from?
I mean, it's managed via GitHub, but it's on our hard drives. If that makes sense. And I suppose it's uploaded, I suppose, to GitHub, isn't it? So.
I just loaded the 4 point. Godot Steam DLL Windows Freeze on. Windows Freeze.
Be anything there. Steam Nothing's sticking out to me.
And it's your computer has crashed. Your Godot's closed. Yeah.
Yeah. Should I reopen it?
No. Damn it. This is frustrating because I can't get straightforward answers on.
What if?
Yeah.
We just started tearing shit up, and then I just pull things from. Pull from thingy.
How about just go to add-ons? Go to add-ons.
In
Yep. And just delete go.steam.
Oh yeah.
It might not, but the problem is the whole game won't run. So instead of deleting it, just move it onto your desktop. Now just try to open the project, just to see if it actually is the DLL file or not, or something else.
Yeah, let's try it. We might as well. Go ahead, lad. Go ahead, lad. I believe. I'm actually gonna click. No, I'm not gonna click anything.
So it's going. It's always when it gets to the frames.
Yeah, which is strange.
Come on.
You know what we should do? We should do a test stream on an off day to see if we can zero in on your audio issue. See if we can figure out a way to make it work. Because you know what I realized we could do is run the audio from. Actually, wait, no, never mind. Well, there has to be a workaround with the audio.
Yeah, maybe I could just do the streaming from my laptop, and
then they stream it. Do the same thing I'm doing with Dungeon Weaver account.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I don't like doing is like, because the problem is, I'll stream from my Discord. It'll go to the Discord server, then come back to my laptop, then go out to bloody YouTube, and it's still not importing. What the fudge is wrong with your computer, man?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Because okay,
it's gonna do the same thing. Yeah, you can tell from the.
While I'm at it, no, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna undo the. I'm gonna go back and go back through the Git repository. I'm gonna find the original version of that shader.
The frame file.
I'm going to find, because you remember a couple of weeks ago we changed that shader because we did. Oh, why do we have this in there? Why do we have it? We deleted it, and now it's stuffed up the loading thing.
I think it worked. It worked after that though. It was
No.
I'm pretty sure it was.
The
next day,
the shader that we changed, it's now chopping off the left-hand side of the graphics that it's shading.
Oh yeah.
So we've got to go back and fix that.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, I mean that's probably just a positioning issue, or is it from the? Oh no, I remember what you mean. It was from the how the shader was set up, wasn't it?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Yeah. Well, I will. Yeah, I will close this, and I will curse its ancestors, Uh, and I will stare at this calming medieval scene as I contemplate. Um,
Okay.
so I mean that didn't change anything. So should I put that back? I probably should, shouldn't I? I guess. Where was it again? That was a Steam thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The folder.
Yeah. Just back where you found it. Because I remember when early on in developing going viral, we had so many problems. Like there were problems that you had that nobody else had, where like the backing for the logo was hanging off to the side or something like that. So some issue with some issue with your graphics drivers. Where's the shader?
I think one of the feedback mentioned that as well. Yeah. So it's something. I mean, it's not going to be too rare. That's what I'm saying. Where did we get this again? I cannot remember. What if I reinstalled Steam?
No, I think there's something wrong with, like, maybe it's something wrong with your graphics drivers.
I could try and reinstall those. Do you remember where I got that file?
What file?
The Godot Steam folder.
Wait, you it goes in add-ons.
Oh yeah. In
View file.
In where?
Just add-ons. Just didn't. So you gotta go to going viral.
Yeah. And it's in oh, okay.
And you just put it back there. Okay. Getting rid of that. Now what I want to do, I want to go back to. I want to go back before.
Oh.
I'm trying to find where the bloody. Circular ripple. No, that's not what I want. What I want is water 4. I need to undo the changes that were made because they were in place for a very good reason and they should not have been removed. And yeah, I don't. Anyway, I want to fix this bloody shader. Anyway, look back Chosen.
Yeah. Chosen, good. That's what I have to say. it's really quite good. I like it a lot.
Base.
So I'm at what, episode 6 of the last season, and I like how it takes things straight out of the Bible. It takes lines, like entire paragraphs, and just slots it right into the dialogue.
Yep.
And they make it make sense in context as well, which is great. So, and at the moment, we're watching the downfall of Judas. Judas has just gone to get his 30 pieces of silver.
Yeah.
And even
to my shame, I've only watched the first season because it was on Netflix, and it was briefly on Netflix. I've only watched the first season. We want to watch the rest of it, but like, we can't get it up on the TV because my TV's old.
Oh, it's on Prime, or at least some of it's on Prime.
Oh, we don't have Amazon Prime.
Okay, okay.
God,
The rest of
what am I
it
doing?
should. Yeah, I know The Chosen has an app, but I don't know if you'll be able to get it up on your TV. I think I watched most of it on my phone through The Chosen app, or on my computer rather, or one of the two. But yeah, like this season, season 5, we've had Jesus getting the whip and chasing the people out of the temple of Jerusalem,
Yep.
which has been super cool because it's actually he actually says some super based things because he comes out and he's like I've been watching you people in the temple, or he's like the house of my father um used to be filled with the sounds of worship of my father, but now it's filled with the sounds of animals, the sound, the brays of animals, and the sounds of you haggling over currency, and the two sound about the same. So it explains why he's using a whip, because he's like, what would you use to drive cattle out of the place but a whip?
Yep.
You know, so he's basically going, you all are beasts, so therefore I'm gonna whip you. And then he comes out, he starts flipping tables and stuff. It's great. And
Yep.
the one thing I wish that they did more of was, I mean, they couldn't really have got away with an accessible rating if they did so, but like in reality, at the height of animal sacrifice, like the stench of blood would have been crazy. There would have been blood all over the place.
Yeah.
Because they actually had. I watched this documentary on it recently. I can't remember what it's called, but it was arguing the case that Jesus might have been a vegetarian, or at least a pescatarian or whatever. But it was the guys basically went down underneath where the second temple was, and it was the catacombs underneath were gutters for blood. So it's like there would have been so much blood going through that it would have been absolutely gross. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah. So I mean, if we're thinking like thousands of animal sacrifices per day in that building, yeah, it would have been gory. It would have been horrible. So like, there's a lot of people who think that like that's one of the aspects that Jesus is so pissed about. He was just like, you've turned it into this place of brutality. So yeah, I don't know. They couldn't have shown that in The Chosen, but I think they did. I think they showed enough. They hinted toward it as well, because they were just like, they were commenting about the smell of blood and stuff. So yeah. But anyway,
I need to watch it. It's a good movie. It's a good show.
yeah.
But one of the things I really liked was it just felt like G-rated Lads Hour. Like the to be honest, it really did. It's like listening to them all take the piss out of each other. It was just fun. Right? He's cracking jokes, and the guy who plays Jesus is just really, 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 really nice.
Yeah. I think he's pretty good for the part.
I watched, there's a movie, hang on, 187, what? Graph offset, hang on. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, okay. So yeah, I watched a movie. It had I can't remember what it's called, but it had Kelsey Grammer in it, and it had the guy who plays Jesus in The Chosen, and it's like they're trying to revive Christianity for the hippies or something.
Oh. I gotta look up who Kelsey Grammer is again.
He's the guy from Frasier.
You know what I think they need to do to get a lot of people more interested in Christianity and being more spiritual and being stronger people mentally and all of that. I feel like churches should start teaching the English longsword. And like
And
you would
longbow,
draw
absolutely.
in, yeah, you would draw in so many young men, and if you
Well-
tie that in with, you know, like biblical lectures and stuff like that, like I think that would make such an impact. Because when I was young, like I was so into all that stuff, and like I got involved in kendo and started like learning bushido and all of that stuff. But there was no like HEMA or like English longsword stuff around where I lived, so
We're quite
and
lucky.
then like listening to Lotus Eaters and stuff, like how intertwined all of, like you could so easily like intertwine it with like biblical teachings and stuff like that.
Mm. Yeah, we were quite lucky because my uni was quite near where I live, so there was a uni medieval society, and what it basically ended up is everybody would just kind of go into a field, and they'd have like a stock of shields and sort of like practice swords and practice spears and stuff, and we'd basically go and practice we'd go and learn how to do like formation fighting and all this stuff. I actually loved it, but I kind of got frustrated because I don't know if it's because of how, because I have like I did a lot of taekwondo and I've got a black belt in that. So
nice.
I don't know if it's like instinctually, because I really wanted to use the spear, like spear and shield. But like every time I was sparring with people, I would be aiming for their head with the spear, and I'm like, no, I can't do this. And they kept going, no, aim for the chest. And I'm like, but and I got so frustrated because I was just like, I don't want to hurt you, you know. And I'm sparring in an unsafe way, and I can't stop. And I was like, so I gave it a rest, and I haven't gone back yet for a while. So,
with kendo, when you have like all the, I think it was called a kudo, or you know, you put on the armor and everything, and you could like really whack people. Like you didn't have to hold back at all. It was great.
Kendo looks fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
There's an anime that I watched a while ago called Bamboo Blade, and it was really good. It was kind of like Mighty Ducks with kendo, and it was an all-girls team doing it, but so now I'm making progress with this bloody thing.
It always surprised me how many girls were interested in kendo. Like half the class was interested in it. Yeah.
In whereabouts was this? Like,
this was back when I lived in around the Los Angeles area.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
haven't found any places out here in Texas. I'm sure they exist somewhere.
Oh, I bet I don't know if you have anything like this, but in England we have Torm, Torm, which
What's
is like
that?
it's like a reenactors market. And it happens like twice yearly, and all these vendors come down, and they have all sorts of like historical craftsmen doing like historical stuff in modern day.
Yeah, I
It's
love
super
all
cool.
that kind of thing. We used to do back before I moved, we would be doing like English Regency dancing, and like we knew a lot of like the role players that were like we knew the Queen Elizabeth role player and we'd have like ceremonies where we had like beef eaters, and like we,
Cool.
we'd have like tea ceremonies and all that stuff. So,
Very cool.
like I love all that stuff as long as it's like tied to history or something real and genuine. And I think a lot of like people are missing that in their lives today.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually a lot of guys who have started coming to church, coming to our church, especially after what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And they were talking to me. They were talking about how there's so these guys actually started saying, yeah, like over the last couple of years, we've really started to believe that demons are real.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna ask, like, what is it about Charlie Kirk's death specifically that's bringing people in? But I guess it's like that straw on the camel's back type of thing. That
Yeah, it's just
there's more and more evidence that people are just influenced by demons in real life type of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the things that got me was, my own sort of demonic experiences. But
yeah. Well, it's just I've been thinking about you guys ever seen the movie Flight with Denzel Washington?
No,
I have
I
not.
don't think so.
It's a really good movie. So Denzel Washington plays a airline pilot who he's an alcoholic. He plays an alcoholic airline pilot, and
I heard about this.
And one day he's like been drinking, so he's drunk off his ass, and he takes a whole lot of cocaine to help him focus. And then there's a mechanical failure on the plane that he's flying, and he manages, even though he's drunk off his ass on cocaine, he manages to like invert the plane and save most of the people on the plane. And some of the people died, including one of the flight attendants, but she died because one of the passengers fell out of his seat, and so she gets up during the crash, the accident, and puts him back in his chair, but can't get back to her seat before the plane crashes and she dies. And the whole movie is about him trying to avoid the consequences of like his drinking and try to stay out of jail.
Based on I think it's on a true story, isn't it?
Yeah, partly, yeah. And but what's really powerful about it is that this guy, at the end of it, he's in the final hearing, and all he has to do is lie and say that he was drunk, and the flight attendant who died, she's the one who drank the vodka that they found, the vodka bottles they found in the trash. And all he has to do is lie and say, and he's just like, he's about to, he's been lying throughout the whole thing, and then he just looks at this woman, looks at the picture of this woman on the thing, and it's like, I can't lie anymore. God help me, I can't lie anymore. And he just comes clean entirely.
Yeah.
And he spends the rest of he's gonna spend, like, he gets a jail sentence of 5-6 years or something like that. But he says, I'm never gonna fly again. I'm gonna be in jail for the next couple of years, but at least I'm sober and I am free. But that's the thing. It's like, I think a lot of people have just been seeing like all this evil shit that's been happening, and it's just, you get to the point where you lose, your tolerance for it is gone.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, and I think a lot of it has been something that's pretty interesting is that it's not like a crazy thing to talk about demons now, because there's been so much exposure to just wild shit
Yeah.
That it's like everything's on the table now, and it's like society feels like we're just gonna talk about it until we find the actual truth, and if that's demons and aliens and fucking whatever, let's do it. That seems to be what people feel.
Well, I think like people know evil is real now, and whatever form that takes, and I think it harkens back to that quote, evil persists when good men do nothing. A lot of people are waking up to that. And whether or not, like, whatever your beliefs are, I think there's a common ground, and a lot of people are waking up to, you know, we have to start changing changing course.
Well, I mean, there's been so much crazy stuff. I mean, do you remember, like, Joe Biden, how, like, number one, who has plastic surgery on their earlobes? You know what I mean? And then, like, number two, his height changed regularly for a while, and there was all sorts of dumb stuff. Just like he'd come out like he's operating on a quarter of his brain, and like it's like, and then all the while the media is like, oh yeah, stunning speech by Mr. Biden, and he's like,
yeah, I'm very grateful that people are losing faith in politicians, because, you know, nobody should turn to politicians to solve their problems.
I mean, my point is, it's just like it becomes so obvious that, like, mainstream truth is such a stage where they're just trying to push all these different things, and it's like everyone's just like, nah, we're stopping, we're not listening to you anymore, type of thing. You know? And it's like, oh, like the numbers are crazy. Like, you know, the Jimmy Kimmel stuff where it's like, it's show getting, you know, and it's like no one's watching it. Like, what? It's so crazy.
Funny. I was like one of the first people to know that happened, because I have a friend who works sort of in the industry down in California, and it said they just got this shipment of like camera equipment and stuff for Jimmy Kimmel, and it just like got stuck in limbo. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then the news broke, so I was very happy for that.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's a similar thing in gaming where it's like they're pushing out. What was that one where it's basically illegal immigrant simulator, and they're like, and what staggers me is that they were publicizing it, and then as soon as it got like onto the radar of Asmongold, they're just like, shut it down. It's like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean you're canceling your whole game? What? What do you mean?
That one slipped by me. I have to look into that.
Oh, there's so much going on in the world.
It's just hilarious. And the weirdest thing was how they canned the whole game based on people making fun of it. And it's like it wasn't even a few days of people making fun of it, but they just canned the whole game. And it's like, you're surely supposed to be, you know, creating a piece of art because you want it to be out. You know, you want it, you know, theoretically, but they were just like, no, we're trying to sneak this into the zeitgeist or something without people knowing about it. I don't know what the aim was, but I think it's like a lot of it was blatantly sort of public funded by like WEF money or something.
Oh, okay.
No, you know.
Well, I mean, leftists are pretty cowardly, and it doesn't take a lot to like get them to to drop what their beliefs are. You know, as soon as there's a vocal group pushing against them, and they,
It's like,
as long
get
as
your
they
hand
feel
out of
like
that cookie jar.
they're in group and that the people have their back, they're fine. But it doesn't take a lot for them to like backtrack on their beliefs.
Maybe it's just like that they didn't know that there was like the vast majority of people don't like this kind of stuff. And maybe they were just in such a bubble.
I don't know. I'm
that-
pretty unfamiliar with the whole with this game thing, but I did see the Silk Song drama recently that caused,
Song?
and I was did you hear about that?
Maybe? What was it?
So Silk Song came out, and then like all these articles came out dismissing it and trying to like get people to not buy it because of like a lot of indie devs were pissed off that they kind of shadow dropped it, like released it all of a sudden, and then there was like this
Is it Hollow Knight?
yeah, the second Hollow Knight, basically.
Oh.
What happened? What happened?
So like the indie community kind of came out and tried to attack Team Cherry and Silksong in general, and like basically write a lot of negative reviews and give the game a lot of negative press because they thought that, oh, we're all in this together. You can't just drop your bombshell of a game without like telling us, because that's like anti. That's like anti-community or something, like indie game community or
What?
yeah, it was the dumbest drama I've ever heard of, and like I couldn't even believe it was real. Because they were like, oh, because your game came out, now people won't play our game or something. It's like they're not even the same genre.
Oh. So it's like an anti-competition thing. So they were
Yeah, it was an anti-competition argument, and I'm like, you guys need to really believe in your product, and if you think that it can't survive because another game came out, then you like, why even try in the first place?
Well, that's kind of interesting because I mean, it shows that they aren't relying on the free market, doesn't it? You know, if they're coordinating.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's sus.
It's like there's this whole like kind of communist mindset in a lot of the industry, where like everything needs to be coordinated and okayed by like some overarching system, and
Yeah,
I don't know.
Weird. That's very weird.
God, this is so.
And they're just like, I love that they're just like, we're just gonna release it because that's what we do. We're a games company, you know. And they're like, how dare you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I can't wait to play that game. I've been enjoying Hollow Knight recently, and I already know I'll probably enjoy the second one as well, Silksong.
Somebody suggested that I play. I started playing it at a friend's place, but like, I just have not had time to get into any stuff. Why is this freaking? Come on!
What are you struggling with?
I'm struggling. I'm trying to get the bloody this bloody trying to edit the bloody nav mesh of the level so I can move it around, and it's stuck on this. It's stuck on this thing. All I can do is move it. I can't edit any of it, and it won't let me bloody edit anything. Reload the project. That's the other problem with going viral, is because we've done all the soft body physics and stuff like that. It's really complicated, and adding levels is very slow. Making levels is a very slow process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm actually kind of glad that more people come to church now. Like, a lot of people were telling me that, like, the first time in decades they had come to church because they saw what happened to Charlie Kirk. But, I mean, yeah, it sucks what happened to him. But like the priest of my church, he is an absolute legend, and he has done so much good stuff for my family. And so when there's lots of people at the church, lots of people coming, I just feel really good for the guy, because I know he gets really happy when he sees more people there. So
that's great.
Yeah. But what the hell?
Yeah, it is a funny thing. What's interesting is that the power of the sort of demonic pressure, we say, it's doing is making people go no. And people are just choosing, you know what, all of this, I think it's not as worth as much as what we had 200 years ago, 300 years ago.
Yeah.
And we're going to go back.
Yeah.
And I like that people are just like, I don't care what you say. You know, I'm going back and forth.
Well, I think a lot of people, like, they're just really desperate for some kind of meaning. And yeah, just sitting around playing video games while being told the world is shit. No, like, nobody wants to hear that anymore. They're sick of it.
Well, especially if those video games are telling you, you're a white man, you're worthless.
No, I don't even think it's that. I think even just regular games, like regular normal games, like I think it's just not meaningful enough for people anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lack of vision, I think.
Yeah.
These days.
It's the whole design by committee philosophy and not wanting to offend people. Unless it's people on the right, then you should do everything possible to offend conservatives and stuff. That's what I see when I look at most AA game or AAA games these days.
Oh, but then it's interesting. You know, some of the stuff that gets the most attention from real people is stuff like Manor Lords, where it's like two dudes just make something that they like, you know, and it's the vision that game has is amazing. I can't stop watching it. Like, every time I go to bed, I'm putting on another Manor Lords playthrough or something.
Yeah,
like that, and it's like you can tell the passion for the game. Like, 'cause the game's beautiful, and it's so autistically in depth that it's such an achievement.
Check it out.
You know? Oh, I love it. It's fantastic. Like the tree growth mechanics and shit. You know,
is that an RTS?
It's yeah, I guess it's like a city builder. It's like a medieval city builder. And the guy, he's been like as realistic as possible in how the city actually works. So you'll actually be able to watch people building every building that you place. And there's like families, and each family has like a certain number of people in it. And so like, while you have one family member will go out to market and sell hides, for example, another family member will be out in the woods hunting the hides. So It's so in depth. It's so good.
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd be interested in. I gotta check that out.
Yeah. It's fun.
When I take a look at like a lot of the modern shooters these days, it's so different from what like I experienced growing up, where like there's like dragon guns and like pride flag skins, like textures you can put on your guns, and I can't get into all of that. Like it completely takes you out of like the immersion of the situation. And
how there was like 5 versions of what's that game called by Blizzard? The one that everyone made porn of.
I don't know.
Oh, the one with Tracer in it. What game is that?
Oh, Overwatch?
Yeah. Like,
I haven't played it.
I've never played it, but I saw just like 5 clones of that in recent years.
Yeah.
Oh man, and it's just like, oh man, just why do we have to copy each other? You know.
That and another thing that's pissing me off is like the whole Fortnite type of game where it's like everything, like from any genre smashed into one game. There you have like Ninja Turtles fighting.
I think the Avengers has a lot to do with that, because like every time like they saw, like you say, oh, these characters, and it's like, okay, yeah, now people like crossovers, you know?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, how can you take anything like that seriously? It's kind of weird. I don't know.
It's kind of reminiscent of you taking all your different action figures and smashing them together.
Yeah, that's true.
Super Smash Brothers is also probably guilty of that as well. Guilty of starting.
Yeah, I like Smash Bros, and it used to be kind of contained when it was just like Nintendo characters. Now I think they're opening the door too much.
Yeah. Remember Soul Calibur and Yoshimitsu? Like, it's funny because Yoshimitsu is almost as much of a Soul Calibur character as a Tekken character. Yeah. It's quite funny.
I love Soul Calibur 2. That one was like my favorite.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
I still think that was the best one.
They were all good. I love those games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, it's not exciting recently. I think maybe it's like fear of people aren't trying to like break the mold because they're fear of failing. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like the industry might have changed. Something in the industry might have changed, like how games get made. I mean, I don't know what though.
It's kind of like I think Nostalgia Critic got it really well with these characters, the chart guys, where it's like, well, the chart says this, and it's like you're not paying attention to what people want. But the chart says, oh no, you need to actually work out and develop something new. But the chart says it's not about, because for so many people, it's not about
what I mean by like
creating,
design by committee.
Yeah. Hey, Cooper, you're gonna hate me for this, but I have an idea regarding that bit you're working on.
Yeah.
You know the all the bits in that. I had an idea. You know those triangular bits. See the top left piece in that tube.
Yeah.
Top left triangle, right? Yeah. If you put those side by side along the whole length of the tube, and put an interlocking one above it, the same type, you could make a nice little tunnel of them.
Yeah.
That might look the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna save those.
Yeah. I can't do it otherwise.
So you mean the regular cell plant, the ones at the very top? Just make those, interlock those along.
Like yeah, to like line the whole tunnel with it. That sort of
Yeah,
that whole tunnel section. That might look nicer than the current layout, I think. And there's more cells in it that way.
Yeah, well, one thing I'm worried about, because I've put a lot of cells in, is whether or not it's going to make the level run slow, because that's the other thing you need to worry about with these things. I'm going to have to head off in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's okay. I think we had a good but brief chat about things. If it's I think it's always good to talk about. I mean, I'm always surprised that we have stuff to talk about. But I mean, it's an interesting space, I think, gaming right now.
Yeah.
But mainly because of the battle between like talent and money. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is basically a battle between the two things, I guess.
Yeah. But no, it'd be good to finally get going viral out, but the problem is I've got like the stuff I'm working on, the base for Tears of the Gods. And I can't really show it to you at the moment because I'm in the process of doing some serious changes. But I've got ranged weapons worked out. I've got magic casting about maybe 80% worked out. I've got the I've got character switching worked out. So we could probably go with like a character. My idea is you have characters, and each like all the characters that you want, so you can switch between controlling the characters in your party, but you give the like certain tactics that they need to follow, right? So you could tell them target these kinds of enemy or target those kinds of enemies or heal, like be the healer, right? And then like you could tell you could have your swordsman character and your sword character fighting the monsters, and the mage character is like healing the swordsman, and then you go up and you're controlling like the archer, and you go to a area snipe. You can play a snipe all the monsters while your swordsman is distracting the monsters or something like that.
Yeah.
And so you have
I think that could be useful. Yeah, that could be good, because we're gonna want to have the players separate. If what we're thinking is like we're splitting parties and stuff, we're delegating tasks to the other members of the party, that's going to be useful for. Yeah, I think that'll be useful. Absolutely. For completing puzzles and stuff, there's going to be like isolated bits where switch perspective too, I guess. You know.
Do you have like a
Yeah.
Do you have like an art style in mind for the characters and all of that, and how that's going to come about?
Yeah, well,
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, as more time goes by, the more I think I might end up doing that side of it. But I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll see.
But you're gonna need to be able to translate that into particle effects. You're gonna need to be able to translate that into environment and lighting and things like that. I've been using prefab. What's it called? I've been using this thing called K-Kit. And it's like I can. So I've been using their characters because they're full. I'll put it in the chat. But they've got these fully rigged characters, and they've got all of these like their asset bundles to build levels and things like that. And so I'm going to be using those to make demo levels, but we need to make our own, because I don't think we could use these. But the problem is as well, we need to have yeah, we need it. We need an artist and an art style and things like that. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm
I could totally work on that. Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, as I say, when I move into that new job, I should have a lot more time. I should have at least, I want to say, 15 times as much time as I have now.
yeah,
So,
that'd be good. Okay, I should
because I won't have to
delete
work
these
on
all at
holidays
once
either.
'cause
So,
it makes Godot freak out.
so regarding Godot and stuff on my PC, that's
I'm
another thing.
I'm at a wit's
Is-
end, man. I'll try and load
I
it
don't
on my Windows machine, my Windows partition, and see if it works. And if it doesn't, then we know it's a problem with Windows. But
Mm,
I don't know.
yeah. I was going to replace my graphics drivers, wasn't I? I'll do that now.
Yeah. But in the meantime, I'm gonna stop the stream and because I've got stuff I need to get done today. But yeah, thanks for coming and thanks for watching. And follow us on. Go to manixgames.com and follow us on our socials. And we'll see you later.
Yes.
All right.